sometimes I feel like once a people pleaser, always a people pleaser. But I know that's not true. I know that I don't have to do that. Yet there are times that you circle back into this behavior and it feels, I don't know, I'm going to use the word defeating, but that's not the case, really. I want you to understand that it's a process. And when you follow the harmony philosophy and you're following the stuff, it's not, you'll hear me often say the journey. Because so many times we think, oh, I figured it out. I'm done. That's over. I healed that. I'm gone. I'm not doing that anymore. And then something throws you back into it. I had one of those moments in the last couple of weeks, and it was like, I mean, my entire insides felt like it was unsafe to not make someone happy. And I know that's a trauma response, and I'm not speaking from a therapist standpoint. I'm just speaking from myself, but my understanding. And it can feel so defeating. It does for me at times. Yet, I'm going to encourage you, as I'm encouraging myself, and as Hecate says, sometimes it's that in between. That's the journey. The journey isn't to perfection. The journey is, did I stay in the cycle as long? Did I recognize when I was going into this? Did I reach out to someone who could listen and be supportive? Did I work to change my internal thinking? And if you did those things, that's progress. I mean, I know for me, and again, I'm not making this about me, but I'm trying to give you an example. I know that I can be a people pleaser. I grew up in a home that having people not happy with you never felt safe. So for me, it's almost like people pleasing on steroids. Like, if they're not happy with me, I don't feel safe. Not every person, and I want to make people happy, but at the same time, I'm working through that process, and there's triggers still. And that doesn't mean I failed. It doesn't mean I didn't heal. It only means at that moment I had a trigger. And we're all allowed to have those triggers. We're all allowed to have the moments that you question your journey. And again, I really think our journey is what we need to embrace. Because I look back, this last trigger I had, I maybe stayed in the cycle 24, 36 hours. Now, when I was in that moment and the ruminating and all of this stuff, and I got to do this for them, if I can't say no, they'll be disappointed. Oh my gosh. It felt so heavy. But 36 hours max later, I'm like, oh, that was just a moment. My mind was playing tricks on my body was following my mind, and I came out of it. How did I do that? I reached out. I talked to some people. I said, okay, here's what I'm doing. And they reminded me, I don't have to please everyone. I'm not responsible for their feelings. That even though it feels heavy and it feels scary, that I'm anticipating something that's maybe not even happened. And those are the reminders. And I really do think Hecate's message is that in between. I talked about it on another video this week. And we get to have this moment of, I even call it peeling back the onion when we're working together. We're peeling it back. Okay, there was another level that needed to be healed. And then I have gratitude because I made it through the cycle. The cycle, like I said, lasted 36 hours. Previous to any work, any healing, I would probably still be in that cycle 3-4 weeks from now. I would just be in it, and there was no light at the end of the tunnel until the moment arrived. Either I disappointed them or I didn't, and I most likely in those days would have done anything and everything to make it not be disappointed, because it was too scary to think about what might happen if they were. And now it's much more like, oh, that's right, that's what I'm doing. I can recognize it. 24, 36 hours, you're out of that cycle. And the key to it, the key to me, the key for you, the key for anyone walking away from people pleasing is it's safe for them to be disappointed. They have to own their emotions. I can't let myself down every time because I'm afraid of somebody else. And the fact that I didn't and you don't automatically do it now, if you stop to think, do I want to do this? Welcome to the journey out of people pleasing. I'm with you, I'm supporting you, and I'm just letting you know it's not a constant battle. You might have little moments, you might have little setbacks as you feel, but instead of calling them setbacks, we're just going to call them recalibrations. We're recalibrating into ourselves and what we want, and we're allowing and showing ourselves that other people don't have to be number one. We can also value, more importantly, ourselves.